3, 2, 1. We have cars on the track. The race has started, Jim.
Absolutely. The first green flag of many. They're going to be spaced out, launching 2 by 2 as they release through the valley.
Well, we had reports earlier that there was a situation. Well, that's where what's great is that the desert is open. You can go run around, but you don't know exactly where the course is. But I talked with guys like Eric Miller. They come all the way from back east, and they come out here and they just go rocking. They go check this, check that. They run across the desert. But now you're running across desert that you don't know the exact route. So you're surprised on bumps, and you've got to look for the things, and you have to survive. It's not like the score races where you pre-run, put your dangers and stuff. You have to watch out and not run over your head. But Jim, from a racer standpoint, there's so much in your mind this time. What's great is that you have clear desert. He's questioning himself. Notice how he gets off to the side. I would take good everywhere and great nowhere over great in 2 spots and terrible in other spots. So right on the money.
Taking a look at Casey Gilbert once again, going across the desert, still first out on the road in the physical lead.
It's worth noting as we watch these fantastic shots from the helicopter. Look at the dust. If we look out across Hammertown, the dust is already getting thick. It's hard to see in some directions, and that could play a major part to the day's racing.
Looks like we're hearing Cody Almstrom in the 48.51 out of the race already. Overheating issues. How much of a factor is this going to be? This is so early in the race, it's already happening.
Well, and there's going to be a lot of drivers falling out just with small mechanicals. We saw Bailey Cole.
His game plan, I'm sure, will be to blow through. Okay, all around this course we have various remote pits, so if these guys need fuel or if these guys need any help, they can receive it from their crew. Many of these crews work together.
But the thing is, you cannot get outside assistance.
Hopefully not have any trouble in the rocks.
Well, we're going to look forward to seeing you out there tomorrow, Doug. Now, a little birdie tells me that you're the oldest man racing out there in 4,400 tomorrow.
I am not. Gary Faravani's got me about 5 years. He just lays back and laughs every time you guys say that.
Well, good luck for you tomorrow, Doug, and we look forward to seeing you on the track.
Great. Thanks, Jim.
I love that car. I'm so comfortable. Got thousands and thousands of miles in it, so I'm excited to race it.
Fantastic. Well, we know you've got some race preparation to do, like eating some burritos, so we're going to leave you in peace.
Down. So Gilbert now in the stadium.
Now, he's working really hard to get that car up through those rocks. There's no such thing as an easy trail here in Johnson Valley. The lead.
Hey, Miles, what's going on down there in Casey's pit right now?
We are hot and heavy with Casey Gilbert. They're working on the car. The whole team's here. We got Eric Miller, Keenan Leatherwood, Clay Gilstrap. Everybody's throwing in to help. There's a dozen people down there. They're checking things out. He's been pushing really hard. Look at this car. It's holding up amazing. There's people all over just checking things out, topping off with fuel, getting a quick drink. They're checking something under the dash. I'm not quite sure what that is. But boy, this is when it gets exciting. The pits are hot and heavy. Got the 48-38 just cruised through, looking for his crew. And we were talking to Eric Miller earlier. He said he was running a 9 pace. He wanted to back it down to about a 6. It's going to be a long day. This first desert race loop is fast and fun, but it's going to be a long, long day in the rocks. They still have to run all the hammer trails, Spooner, but the car looks to be good. These Miller Pro chassis are really holding up.
Thank you, Miles. As we can see Van Dyke coming into the pit, and Gilbert is still there. But this is the time when you don't want to cut any corners. You want to make sure that you check everything out. Take your time. As well, we want to make sure that the drivers get some nutrition, they get some food, they get some water, and ready to go. So you're better off to give up a couple minutes rather than lose hours later on in the day.
So we've got 3 cars in the pit as we speak.
And this is the part where Kurt LeDuc was talking about everybody has to do their part.
And Jason Bunch. Now it's worth noting, Jason Bunch is 4800 class legends, but Dan Fresh is 4500 class. That means he's stock modified. So the 4800's right on the back end of Dan Fresh, and Dan Fresh only meters from Jason Bunch. Now we saw earlier, Jason Bunch had a 3-mile lead before he got to these rock trails. So he's clearly getting uncomfortable there. And this is what we were talking about earlier, about some people are great in the desert, not so good in the rocks, and some people are great in the rocks and not so good in the desert. And we're seeing a superb example of this here.
Well, and also, I'm talking to the people that don't understand this. So I know you rock crawlers, no one understand this. But when we're watching these different competitors and you see the wheels spinning, and you might think, why aren't they just backing up? Because when you're on the rocks and there's no dirt, you're spinning the tire, you're creating heat, you're creating friction. So a lot of
Watching our live races here at King of the Hammers 2018.
And here we're watching Casey Gilbert as he works his way back in, as you watch the camera. So Casey tried to work his way back.
And we're watching our amazing helicopter riders here. I mean, this pilot, this is Thor, and the cameraman's Jeff, and they're chasing Casey Gilbert inches away from him. Amazing stuff. I think someone threw away the health and safety manual. Look at these amazing images. So just imagine this. Casey Gilbert physically in second place as we switch across to Dan Fresh. And Dan Fresh is now making his big push, coming towards town, making his way down through back door.